Yeah, you can just coast your way like we were, for the Fire and the oh god, what was it? The Fire and the Bulls. Excuse me, I got Leaves and Lightning on the L. Yeah, for the Bulls and Fire, that game was huge because you do not want to lose playoff chances, man. Only 2 teams go to the playoffs out of the 4, but for these guys, this is just a game for dominance. They're likely to see each other in the playoffs, and somebody's gonna have to win that to go towards the grand finals. And this is a super important game, but I don't think it holds nearly the weight of the game we saw earlier between the Bulls and the Fire.
You may be right, but you look at both of these teams having a player sit for the second time in the third week. They may have intentionally tried to jump out to that early lead.
Very true.
Early lead. Rockro gets on the board real quick, 9 seconds into the match, gives the Leaves the 1-0 lead. But as I was saying, both of these teams having a player sit for the second time, I can't speak to the team strategies exactly, but they may have made that decision deciding, we're going to try to jump out to that early lead, and we're going to, figure out a way to win at least one of the next 4.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to definitely be probably a disadvantage to whoever loses this match, having to win, probably half of their next matches, and not having that flexibility in their scheduling, whether that's for facing their opponents or, unfortunately, if they have to take a penalty if something comes up, it's going to be a big hit to whoever loses this match.
Yeah, definitely very true. But, I mean, looks like the Leaves might not have to worry about that, man. Off to only 27 seconds in. Earlier, we saw the deadly combination of Rafro and Aphex raving about every week since we've seen these two play together. So good. And then Aphex getting a nice goal there, squeaking it underneath the goalie. I don't know. It seemed like a little bit of a defensive breakdown on the Lightning end there, but they have to respond quickly. They are fighters. We know that.
Yeah, Aphex and Rapro have been just lights out so far for this Leaves team, and they are definitely not disappointing less than 1 minute into this game.
Oh, and don't tase also. Yeah.
Every member of the Leaves getting a goal. Don't tase me, bro. Throwing that on net, getting it just past Crazy Mage, and I believe that was Waka.
Yeah.
It was definitely a close one, but ooh man, it's hard. Is that going to tilt your team if you go down 3 goals 1 minute into the match?
I think it's kind of unavoidable, honestly. It has a mental aspect. I mean, look, both players, Waka and Crazy Mage, going up for the ball. You don't want that by any means. You don't want that communication to be, I'm going for it, you go up, or you stay back if I miss, things like that. But it is a little unsettling for sure. You got to lose that confidence you need to play well, to trust in your teammates. And so something, we'll have to see how they bounce back. I think they're capable of it, but this game might be, at this point you're looking for goals just to get back in the game. You look for one. You always start with little steps.
Yeah, I mean, if you've spent the last 5 days planning and, plotting for this particular matchup, and you go down 3 goals in the first match, then whatever you've been working on just naturally is going to change. And, it's a possibility that turns things around, but it's really hard to change up your game plan and find that to work for you, on the fly.
Yeah, and Blaze getting a big clear out, showing, we know he's susceptible to having a somewhat poor mental state when, his team gets down. But right there, making the consistent play, getting a good clear, saving, a good scoring opportunity, showing they're not going down just yet. Wacko getting a great pass. Crazy Mage can't finish it. Oh no! It was an open goal.
Yeah, and the Lightning are showing their first signs of aggression in this game, keeping this down on the side of the Leaves for, I think, the longest they've had it so far, and getting their most opportunities, but just not able to convert them. That may be a bit of the tilt coming in. You've got those open shots, and you just try to force something in there that you don't have to force, and you end up pushing it wide.
Yeah, and they've had some missed scoring opportunities, definitely. I saw Tyrell fly by. He had an open net. He couldn't get the touch on it to turn it back. It wasn't an easy shot by any means, but he just couldn't get the touch he needed. And then Crazy Mage there having all the open space in the world for that shot and doesn't quite get it. But time running out, 2 minutes left. They've shown they have the potential to create the opportunities. They just need to capitalize. We will see. And we mentioned their goal differential is poor. That means in their losses they lose really handily, but in their wins they're close games. So I don't know what that says about, are they performing poorly and getting lucky, or are they, you know,
Yeah, that may be all part of their plan. Perhaps they want to win with that goal differential being negative, and the only way to do that is to give up a whole bunch of goals at one point. Concede a game, give that false confidence, and then just come roaring back. We'll see what happens in Game 2. I really don't think at this point they're going to be able to turn it around. 1:10 left.
well, you got to be
They're
looking
certainly
for
not going to
something.
give up, but it's a tough thing to come back at that point.
Yeah, any bit of momentum going into the next game is big. So just a single goal, something to point out. Hey guys, look, at the end of that game, we got a goal or two. We started to make our comeback, and we can translate that to Game 2. Would be huge.
Absolutely. We'll see if they're able to get one in this game. Apex kicks it off the wall. Waka comes flying in, sends it right back down the side of the Leaves. Crazy Mage and Ropro fight over it. It's down in midfield. Tyrell throws it back into the corner. Looks to follow it up. Don't Tase Me Bro is there to get the bump. Waka back off the back wall, and Ropro sends it over the top. Makes the challenge. Gets a favorable result. Apex follows up. Crazy Mage going up top, sends it over the midline. We're ping-ponging back and forth. Only 7 seconds left. I think this game is certainly over.
For sure.
It does not look like the Lightning are going to be able to put one on the board in Game 1. 3-0 favor of the Leaves.
Yeah, and I'll say as expected, we did predict that the Leaves would be victorious in this series, but I'm not sure I was expecting to be so one-sided as that. The Lightning only getting off 2 shots to the Leaves 8, and only making 2 saves. Leaves, despite the Leaves having 8 shots, meaning the Leaves were close, and the Lightning weren't necessarily making saves. Tyrell, as a whole, throwing up donuts.
Well, one
Across the
consolation for the Lightning, I believe every member of the Leaves got their goal right in the beginning of the game. So they were able to perhaps make some adjustments and shut down to stop their offense, but they have to figure out a way to get their own offense working if they're going to be able to take Game 2.
That is
And
true.
possibly
That's a
the
good
series.
point. Yeah, all of those goals, 3-0 in the first minute, 0-0 through the last. So we'll have to see. It's not like if you just play the first minute better, 0-0 game. And Lightning certainly missed their opportunities. Just yeah, I don't know. I expect them to perform better this game. Maybe a little bit of more comfortable, know what to expect from the Leaves. They've seen them play now. They have an idea of what they need to look out for or what they're capable of. It seemed like those first couple goals caught them by surprise. The aggression on offense was, not expected.
Absolutely. And we are going to get the kickoff underway here for Game 2. Leaves taking Game 1 3-0. And they're, I imagine, looking to shut this down. They have an opportunity here to... Oh! And they're down. Lightning right off the bat.
And that's what this team needed. A big miss by Raffo there on the wall. He gets a little clip on it, causing Tyrell to miss. But Crazy Mage there to finish it off. Nobody else on the Leaves able to get back and clear it out in time. And that's the start you need if you're the Lightning. After that demoralizing Game 1, that is exactly what this team needs.
Absolutely. Every time that clock resets, you can't let anything from the previous game carry over in second, especially after a loss. You've got to just play your game. You've got to relax. You've got to get ready on Apex. Apex with the dribble over the top. Easy goal that he has after that clear over Waka.
Great control of the ball.
Great bump.
That is just Waka, You see a guy on the court, basketball court or something, he just got absolutely destroyed. Just right over him. He had nothing he could do there.
I hope Waka has insurance for those ankles.
Well, not one to be embarrassed often. Waka comes back, immediately gets a good clear. Setting up an opportunity for Crazy Mage, who puts a shot on, but Don't Tase Me Bro is there to make the save.
Apex clears that out of danger, goes up the wall, tries to get a second touch, and does. It's centered over the net. Don't Tase Me Bro with the nice touch.
That's good teammate trust right there, and we were talking about this on the Leaves. Waka gets a touch over. He's there. He trusts his teammate Apex to make the pass across. Crazy Mage doesn't beat him to the ball, and Don't Tase Me Bro is there to capitalize.
It gets that right in between Crazy Mage and Tyrell. Once Crazy Mage gets that miss, Tyrell cannot get back in time in order to adjust. It's an easy goal for the Leaves, a great play from TazeMeBro, and a great pass. Great pass from Rockro.
I think what the Leaves need to do is they need to make those saves and counterattack with that aggression because...
Wow, Apex! I don't know if I've seen a dribble that quick. He goes from 0 to 60 in like half of a second right here, just whipping that right over top of Waka. Crazy Mage can't get up high enough, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Leaves.
Yeah, poor Waka there. That's the second time that's happened to him there. He did it once, he did it twice. I mean, you get that old adage, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Waka just got undressed for time, and that's a mistake on his part there. He should respect that shot by Apex a little bit more.
And it looks like the Leaves are on the attack again. Waka tries to clear it, it's unsuccessful.
Ooh, big touch by Waka.
Touch.
But nobody there to make the play happen, and now all three are up with Ralph. Anybody there for the shot?
Great center, and Apex is there to clean it up. We've got the third goal from Apex of the day. 2 assists so far from Rockro. That's his best one so far of the game, I would say.
Yeah, that is, I don't know what happened to the Lightning there. 2 players sitting on the ground in the goal, facing backwards, occupying the same space where the ball got shot, but still nobody making the save. That is unacceptable.
Crazy Mage gets a nice touch. Just cleared out of danger from Don't Tase Me Bro. He's still following it. Waka gets it over his head on the challenge. Ooh, a nice bump off the wall sends it all the way across the field. Don't Tase Me Bro doesn't control it like he wanted to. Tyrell gets a shot on goal, but Apex is there to shut it down, but nobody's there to shut down Waka! Oh, I'm wrong!
Oh, no! And Apex puts it in his own goal!
I thought for sure that was going in and then stuffed, and then Waka... Oh, it was not Waka, it was Apex.
Crazy Mage saying it's a pool shot, saying he hit the bump. We'll have to go back to the tapes and review that one. We can't just give him a pool shot just like that. We need some evidence there. But if it is, insane pool shot and a big thing to get the Lightning back in this game.
Yeah, a crazy goal. Crazy goal.
McBoop, cameraman, confirms the pool shot, so that is an insane goal. Hopefully on the top 5 from Blaze. Hopefully we get to see it from a different angle. That is awesome. And now, Lightning back in this game after the great start, 1-0 in the first 10 seconds, going down 4-1.
Oh, but they're going to drop another. Rockro gets it past everybody and has an easy open shot, throwing it on net, giving the Leaves a 5-2 lead over the Lightning.
Yeah, Waka pinching up there, not able to get the stop, gets it right by him, and Crazy Mage trusting his teammate to get that stop, pinch it into the offensive zone, is up as well to react. But
yeah,
as a result, taking time.
The turtle goal, he was so confident.
He was close, man. He was real close.
And again, this is down on the Lightning side. Their defense is, I guess, not necessarily their defense, just their ability to get the ball out of their own zone has been lacking so far in this series.
Yeah, that's for sure.
To get it out, it's right back again. Here we have, a nice opportunity. Rockro threw it up over the top. Apex doesn't put it in. Rockro brings it right back onto the backboard. Tyrell gets an unfortunate attack. Apex is just underneath of it, though. And we're still down on their side of the field. Rockro up off the wall, going for another touch. Doesn't quite get it.
Oh,
Crazy Mage clears that up. It's still in a dangerous spot. Nobody's been able to get it out. Crazy Mage again with the hit. It's sent right back by Rockro. He goes for the follow. He gets it, but it's sent into the corner. Yeah, cleared out of danger. This is heading towards the net, but Rockro should be there to collect it. He does. Apex goes up. Not able to get it out of the zone. This is coming right back towards the net. Tyrell is there to slam it home.
Oh, wow. And he makes this pass right to himself there. He pinches it off the wall, reads it, cuts back to it, seeing nobody's going to stop that from the Lightning, and puts it right in. Good read by Tyrell there. And, again, as we keep saying, they keep going down and getting a goal back as a response, but they really do need 2 more now to tie up this game and send it to Game 3, and that might be precursor.
Now, every player in this game has scored a goal. We have a cycle on both sides of the field. Tyrell not able to make that save. That is unfortunate. The Leaves may have locked it up with that one.
Yeah, good hit by Apex for the clear. Gets enough power on it. Tyrell reversing, tries to get the flip, I think, to stop his momentum, but just due to the awkwardness of being backwards, he flips forward, and that car pushes him into the goal, not making him able to stop it. Unfortunate there.
And Crazy Mage trying to cut into the deficit, throws that towards the net, but he's stuffed by Rothro. This is a bad position, I feel, for the Lightning. They're able to make the best of it. Kicks it right back to the side of the Leaves. Oh, an opportunity. Aphex stuffs Tyrell, though. Aphex brings this down the field. Waka doesn't get the touch he's looking for. Aphex follows it up, sends it up over the backboard. Still in a dangerous spot that I think that the Leaves are just going to let that one fly. I think they're more concerned right now with not giving up goal than they are with scoring another.
Yeah, only 15 seconds left for them to get this 2-0 series win, and that would mean they have swept all three teams, not giving up a single game.
Yeah, that kind of places them in the position of the clear favorite in the Eastern Division.
That said, they also have started their top lineup twice, sitting Jayski twice, and that means Jayski will have to play for the rest of the games. So, exactly what they wanted out of this game and this strategy, certainly. Getting 3-0, but it will be a tough road for them now without, they will not have Don't Tazy Bro, Raffro, or Aphex in the next 4 games they have. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But
yeah, every team has a range of players, and it looks like the Leaves have won their gamble, where they've decided to perhaps sit early their maybe lower-ranked player, and they've jumped out to a huge lead. They're the only 3-0 team in the East. That's got to feel great if you're